I think Jason Ryles. I think Jason Ryles is the front runner. There's been lots of talk around Michael Maguire, but I think Jason Ryles...
I thought Ryles was going to go to Melbourne.
Well, he's in Melbourne now. He's in Melbourne.
Craig signed on again.
You can't wait for Craig Bellamy.
Yeah, and Rylesy's ready. I'm a big fan of Rylesy. I played with him, played against him, and I've watched him obviously be assistants at Melbourne and the Roosters. I think he's ready. I think they'll do well if they have him, but I mean, I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, there's a process to get through. He'll get an interview if he wants one. Josh Hannay will get an interview. Michael Maguire will get an interview. Trent Barrett will get an interview. And then, the unknowns are someone like, does Michael Checker get an interview? Do they look outside the box a little bit?
Can I just ask, just as a New South Wales point of view, they put Madge in for 2 years. We heard Billy get asked a question, if I'm not coaching Queensland, I'm not coaching anybody. So he's turned pretty much New South Wales upside down. This is my team. This is my new coach. I'm leading New South Wales forward. So he's going to coach 3 games, potentially.
Michael Maguire?
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, we had this argument last week. Hoops doesn't like the prospect that Michael Maguire will potentially sit down with the Parramatta Eels. I don't have an issue with it. New South Wales knew what they were getting. They were getting a guy that wants to be an NRL coach.
Hang on, Mick. Why then? No. If he signed a 2-year deal, right, this doesn't sit well. If he signed a 2-year deal to be the coach of the New South Wales Blues and they sacked the previous coach who'd been in the role for about 6 seasons, well, he's got to pay the role the respect it deserves and put his chips all in.
I'm sure
not be half in, half out. Oh, hang on now, there's a club job.
There's no way
I'll
he's half in, half out. I can get your stance on the fact that is it a bad look? 100%, right? But we all know Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire is all in on winning this series. And after Wednesday's game, when they're not in camp, if he wants to interview with Parramatta, I don't have a problem with it.
So next year,
if he broke camp and did it, I'd be filthy.
So next year, is he going to fix Origin and also fix the Parramatta Eels? Is that how it works?
No, he won't be the New South Wales coach and Parramatta coach.
So he just does a 12-month cameo and then that's it. I've got a club job now. I'm out. Yep. And that's okay with you?
I've got no issue with it.
Yeah, well.
As I said, if he broke camp and was going to meet Parramatta tomorrow, I'd be like, well, that's a no-go. But after Wednesday's game, they're not in camp. So if he's got a couple of days to go and speak to the Parramatta officials, I have no issue with it whatsoever.
I think Madge obviously wants to be a club coach. You know, we know that. It'd be disappointing if he left. But one thing I'm not worried about Hoops. Madge, I said it earlier. Everything he does he's 100 mile an hour, and he's with passion and heart. So he's invested in that Blues team. He wants them to win. He'll do everything in his power to do it. I know what you're saying though. Like, it's not the best look to come in for one series, sort of create your own team and destiny, and then say, all right, I'm out of here.
I've got no concern about his work ethic, his intensity, or his commitment to the cause that he's involved in at the moment.
State.
But no, 100%. But he should pay that role. That is one of the most prestigious coaching jobs in the country.
You think you should see the 2 years out?
Absolutely. Well, he signed for 2 years. Yeah. So if you signed a deal for 2 years, then you've committed to the state for 2 years. You owe them that.